Hi everybody, this is Corey, the Yooper Linen Lady with Superior Finds Reselling Adventures. And today it's all about the cookie jars. Now, I am known for my linens. However, I'm also known for the breakables that I also sell. And cookie jars have become a favorite of mine. Now, are they fragile? Yes. Most cookie jars, actually all of the cookie jars in this video today are ceramic and they are breakable. However, I do have in my links my video of how I package and ship my breakable cookie jars. So make sure you watch that video as well, because cookie jars can make you a lot of money. This one right here, I have this in my inventory right now, and it was $200. I do have a sale going on right now for my collectibles for 15% off. This is a Christopher Radko cookie jar with, it has an Easter scene on it with the bunnies, in a little mushroom on top for the handle. This is an adorable cookie jar. Now, I find these cookie jars, this one I found for $10 at my local thrift store. And Christopher Radko, I'm not positive, I don't believe he designs cookie jars anymore. This is an early 2000s. This is one of them I have right now in my inventory waiting to be sold. And if it doesn't sell for Christmas, that's fine. It will probably sell around Easter or in the beginning of spring. Now, this cookie jar right here, everybody, this is not my sale. I just wanted to say that. However, this rare Gleep Hager cookie jar is amazing. I have sold one of these, and he was my biggest sale, one of my largest sales I've ever had. I found him in the same thrift store that I found the Christopher Radko cookie jar in. I bought him for $15, and I sold him for $9.99. And I will tell you all, because of the high price, I just took him to the UPS store and had them package him up, because that way I was insured. If the cookie jar broke, I would not be out $1,000. And that's what I wanted to make sure. Now, I will package and ship all my other cookie jars, because it costs about $85, I believe, for UPS to package it and send it. It was around that amount. So yeah, cookie jars can be very, very valuable. In today's video, we're going to go through cookie jars that are just under $100 to $200, because there are so many that are higher that I could not fit that into one video. Now, just recently, I sold this cookie jar. Now, I believe I did sell her on a best offer. She was around $80 that I sold her for, but this is a vintage Shawnee Smiley Pig cookie jar, and I bought her at a local estate sale for $25. So I still made a pretty good profit. It was over $50 from her. So I just wanted to show you all that cookie jars can be found anywhere. If you see a cookie jar, look it up. Absolutely look it up. And I'm going to show you today the types of cookie jars that you will see. Now, for the first one I'm going to show you, this is a Disney Nightmare Before Christmas Jack Skellington cookie jar. Someone bought it for $74.40. And I wanted to show you this one because anything Disney sells. Now, I will tell you, I still have a cookie jar from The Incredibles that I'm trying to sell, but it will sell eventually to someone who really likes that movie. Now, The Nightmare Before Christmas, anything Nightmare Before Christmas is very, very popular. And I also look at vintage cookie jars as well. Now, this blue is just a beautiful, beautiful shade. This is a 1960s Bartlett Collins cookie jar. And if you all are questioning, what is this cookie jar? Who made it? Google Lens is a fantastic tool to use, because usually you'll see, unless it's a very rare item, you'll see the maker, you'll see how much people are selling it for, and then just run a comp on eBay under the completed listings, and you'll see how much it did sell for. But yeah, this is very nice though, because a lot of times the paint will chip. So this one, the paint has not chipped and it's in beautiful condition. Now, I put this Betty Boop up here because any character cookie jars will sell, and they can sell for a high amount. Betty Boop here sold for $118. So this means look for cookie jars with Charlie Brown peanuts on it, or Tom and Jerry, or Felix the cat, or Garfield the cat. Any of those will also sell. Character cookie jars are very popular. Now, here is an example of a person who should have done a little bit more research. Right here on the title, it says Smirking Green Frog Cookie Jar Ceramic. Okay, now this sold for $125. This right here is a Sears Neil the Frog cookie jar. Neil the Frog was a very popular character for Sears, I believe in the 70s. There was a lot of enamel cookware out with him on it. And if this seller would have put in Sears Neil the Frog cookie jar, this would have sold for more money. So yeah, make sure you do your due diligence when researching an item. Now this is a Balik biscuit barrel cookie jar. Balik is an Irish brand, and see the clovers right there. That is, when I see the clovers and I see how the pottery looks, I know it's Balik. There we go, Balik, Ireland, 2000. This is a very pretty cookie jar, and I wanted to show you this because this is not a character. It's just fine porcelain, very pretty. And here's a Royal Albert cookie jar, Moonlight Rose pattern, 140. Royal Albert is a very good brand also. And this is very English, countryside looking, right? And this is numbered, so you see that. This is 1979 out of 2500. So this was a rare cookie jar. Now, if you ever find a Royal Albert Country Roses, it will go for a lot more than this. So just keep that in mind. And if you don't know about the Royal Albert Country Roses line, definitely look it up. Now this Lenox, this is the Spice Village cookie jar canister. Now this does not say Spice Village, but it is, and it should have said Spice Village. In the early 90s, Lenox had a lot of pieces called Spice Village, so of course it had all these little spice jars, and you already may be familiar with them. They had the little spice jars. They looked like little English countryside shops. So this was one of the canisters that was sold in the series. Now I have sold a napkin holder, and I believe I sold it for $145. So if you do see any Lenox, definitely pick it up. I mean, you're not going to be disappointed with what you're going to get from a Lenox cookie jar, as long as it's in good condition. And here is the Wicked Witch of the West. Now this is November 2024. The movie Wicked is out and playing right now. Whenever there is a movie corresponding to characters on cookie jars, so a lot of Wizard of Oz pieces are selling right now, and they're selling at a premium because there is a popular movie out. So this Wicked Witch of the West sold for $170. And she's a very nice piece. Now, a little over a year ago, I bought a whole carload of cookie jars from an online auction, and I did sell a lot of them. I still have a few left, and I know I did mention this in another video. However, cookie jars are definitely worth the buy. even if you have to pay up. I love this dinosaur cookie jar from Metlocks. It's sold for $175. Now these are rare items, and I have to tell you my bad story. Oh, see, there's a little chip there, but that's no big deal. That's really no big deal at all. So my sad story of the day is that I had found one of these for $25 and I sold it, I believe, for about $135, $140. It wasn't the Stegosaurus, it was maybe the Tyrannosaurus, but I could be wrong on that. I did not package it correctly. This was before I started packaging items the way I do now. I did not package him nicely. I put him in a box that was a little bit too small, and he broke. So I was out all that money, and the buyer was upset because these are rare pieces. And I felt terrible. I felt absolutely terrible because I had ruined this rare cookie jar by not properly packaging it when I was shipping. So this is why packaging and shipping is so important, because these rare items, they are not reproduced. So there's only so many of them left. Now this is a Mackenzie Childs Peppermint Santa cookie jar. Whenever you see a Mackenzie Childs piece, definitely pick it up. Mackenzie Childs is a designer luxury brand. Now you can usually spot it, Mackenzie Childs, with the black and white checkerboard. It is somewhere on all of the pieces. So make sure when you see this checkerboard type of design that you look it up, because it very well could be Mackenzie Childs. And this little gnome or elf Santa cookie jar sold for $175. So here's an American Bisque Pottery Bear with Honey Beehive Flasher cookie jar. And these cookie jars are very, very charming. If you see, look at that, it has corner cookie jar. If you see any anthropomorphic cookie jars, cookie jars with just a character's face and they're smiling or have human-like features, definitely buy that, because it will sell for a good price. But yeah, these mid-century cookie jars, if you can find them in good condition, like this one was in perfect condition, it sold for $190. And last of all today, I want to show you this one. This is a tabletop Maharaja Santa cookie jar. It's from Waterford, so I would have put Waterford first in the title, but that's okay. This still sold for $199.99. Look at the detail on this cookie jar. Just beautiful. But yeah, lots of detailed. And then right here, Waterford Holiday Heirlooms, and this one was numbered 1145 out of 5,000. And when you do take your pictures, everyone, please show the mark, because this way you won't get questions. Oh, can you take a picture of the mark? Because everyone wants to see that. And I have seen a few of these they don't show the marks, which is annoying. So yeah, this is a beautiful piece right here. So just remember, if you see a cookie jar, snatch it up, do a few comps on it. Anything Disney, definitely pick it up. And you'll find cookie jars that are only worth between $20 and $30. I mean, if it's worth your time, absolutely pick it up. If you're paying $2 or $3 for it, sure, get it. They are easy to package. As long as you package them correctly, you won't have any issues. So yeah, and my next video is going to be cookie jars between 200 and up. I won't tell you how far I'm going to go up. So you'll have to wait and see. If you like this content, please like and subscribe, and leave some comments below on your favorite cookie jar find. So until next time, everybody, I'll see you later.